Netflix Incorporated provides entertainment services. It offers TV series, documentaries, feature films, and mobile games across various genres and languages. The company provides members the ability to receive streaming content through a host of internet-connected devices, including TVs, digital video players, television set-top boxes, and mobile devices. Let's take a look at the analysis. Everyone, Jesse Webb, TradersPro. Our analysis today is on Netflix, and the overall chart pattern and the trend analysis on Netflix is looking pretty good right here. This is one of the main trend locations that I look for and focus on when that pattern has gone from that hold range, possibly even a sell range, working its way back up this direction. And once we get inside of this buy zone, all the way up into that extreme range, and it's moving that direction, and that creates an opportunity for a trending move. It hasn't quite bumped up into this upper trend zone, that channel. I like to see it moving up above this area, but it's got the new buy signal today. It's entered back into that trending buy zone, and we'll see if we get some confirmation of it moving higher. And it's got a decent retracement location in terms of the initial retracement, sell-off back down, a three-part counter trend that has worked its way back into that, almost down to that 50% retracement zone, where you typically get a nice bounce off of an uptrend. If I were to have this as my swing low and my swing high, and the stock has retraced back halfway, that's a 50% retracement, and it's inside of that zone and starting to find some support. You can also see, though, there is some resistance right here, which the stock, certainly for it to continue in advance, has got to bump up above that. The overall fundamentals on the chart, if we look at the report here, is it's been pretty volatile this year, but it's been gradually working its way up in that upper trend zone, or that upper trend location, lower left to upper right, and moving pretty nicely. It's had its bumps and bruises as far as earnings, but it's ranked at 97. So it's actually been performing 97% better than all other stocks in the database. So it's been a pretty good performer here. Anything above 90 really is a quality stock that's trending nicely, that you can analyze and focus on. From there, you can do a deep dive into whether or not the fundamentals make sense for you. The ROE on the stock is at 19, which is above that 20% range. Average financial efficiency in terms of management, you can see it's kind of dropping, has been trending lower, but still near that 20% range. Annual EPS at 2%, same story here. So it's kind of, it's a part of the reason why the stock really hasn't done that amazing this year. It hasn't done bad, but it hasn't done fantastic. There's some annual EPS, which is slowing. Quarterly EPS, whatever happened here, potentially an anomaly when you have this massive, huge quarterly boom, and then it immediately gives it back. 14% currently, also not that bad. Sales growth increasing, relatively flat. So as far as the fundamentals, nothing too spectacular on Netflix, and that may be part of the reason why the stock is a little bit muted right here at this level, and it's just been pausing. There's not a lot of overall excitement or demand for the stock. That being said, that could start to change. That's why the market is determining what that valuation actually is. The back-tested results this year, we've had 5 trades, 2 losers. Is that 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades? There's one currently open as of yesterday. And so a 10% loss, 12, 2, 6, 23 for an overall return of about 20% so far this year. Again, so nothing to write home about, but not that bad. Netflix is a bellwether name. Everybody's paying attention to it. And it's got a really fantastic product that I think the vast majority of us use. There's also lots and lots of competition, though, that has been coming in. And so Netflix will have its work cut out for it to deal with, the Disney Pluses of the world and other streaming and content apps that are coming online. So the management and the efficiency and how they're going to grow and how some of those ideas are going to pan out, obviously they've got to be able to get that worked out and focused. But the overall uptrend of the stock has been working nicely, and the pullback is also near a prior breakout zone. So really inside of this entire area right here, it could retest that if it weren't to be able to break out of this resistance area and pull back into some support. So it's definitely worthy of adding into a watch list, or even potentially taking a small position on something if you like Netflix and the possibilities for it to be able to continue outside of where it is currently. That pattern, again, it wouldn't take much. It'd take market conditions to continue to do well, and a breakup above, and then possibly even another earnings report that could be a little bit better than the past, or some guidance that is going to give a little bit more clarity on the stock. When you start to see a stock that really just flounders and doesn't do a whole lot, there's just not a lot of clarity, and it may be just waiting for some kind of a catalyst. And again, the market determines if any of this information is of value or not. Any of the fundamental data, the company's going to do what the company does as it's growing, as it's ebbing and flowing and dealing with growth and cash flow and debt and all the factors that go into fundamentals. Is it growing? Is there new cash coming in? Are there sales increasing? Are their number of users increasing? They've had some issues regarding that, and user login and sharing different things, and obviously competition. But overall, definitely in an uptrend, and potentially breaking through that support area and starting to move higher. So that is the update for Netflix, and that'll do it for today. Everybody have a fantastic day today. If you'd like to be able to analyze these stocks and utilize the TradersPro software, there is a link provided for you at the bottom of the video. We'd love to have you. If you find value in these video presentations on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel and be sure to click on the bell icon so that anytime we have an update, you are alerted to that. Thank you.